Hello, Restoration Church. I wanted to give you some information about Project Restoration. By now, you've probably heard it advertised. Maybe you were at the congregational meeting. Maybe you heard Pastor Brian talk about it on Sunday morning. But I wanted to give you some more information just so you had a better idea as to what Project Restoration is all about. This is our capital campaign where we're raising funds for a few really important projects that need to be taken care of. Let me tell you about this. So the first project is our parking lot. It doesn't take you long to realize once you come on a Sunday morning or on a Wednesday night. It doesn't take long to realize that our parking lot is in really rough shape. It's really difficult to find parking spaces. It's difficult to see the lines. There are sections that are completely blocked off because the potholes are so bad right now. And so we have been in the process of doing research and collecting estimates and quotes from different companies to put forward to you a plan to overhaul our parking lot. Currently, we have 146 spaces in our lot, and we're looking to add spaces to be about 173 parking spaces, including adding an entrance and an exit onto Freedom Way. And so this part of the project is going to cost between $375,000 and $400,000, which also includes a new garage that we'll be building on our property as well. The second part of Project Restoration is about $25,000 to do some work in our building, specifically on our bathrooms. Most of our fixtures are original to the building and need to be updated. We just need to do some work in our bathrooms. The final part of Project Restoration, that is maybe one of the most exciting parts, is the missionary grant proposals. So what we did is we reached out to a number of our workers and said, what are some projects that you need done where the funding for these projects are just difficult to come by? And so they requested those funds, and after we compiled all the numbers, we have about $41,000 worth of projects, special projects, that we are wanting to gift our workers. And so we're really excited about that because we're thinking not just about our own building, we're not thinking just about our own space here, but we're trying to think about the nations, trying to think about what it means to bless our workers around the globe. And so we're excited about this. The total cost for the campaign will be somewhere in the $460,000 to $480,000 range when it's all said and done. And that sounds like a big number. Absolutely, we recognize that. We don't love the idea of putting that kind of money towards a parking lot by any means. At the same time, we want to steward what God has given us. And we also want to recognize that God owns all of these things. And so we believe that God will provide. And we're wanting to come to you and even others to say, how might the Lord be leading you specifically to be a part of Project Restoration? How might the Lord be leading you to be generous with the money that He has blessed you with? Our goal is to have all the funds raised so we don't have to take a loan out in any way. But potentially, if we need to, take a very short-term loan out, like 3 years, and so that our pledges in those 3 years would end up having it paid off entirely after that period of time. So that's how we're praying. We would invite you to join us, and we'd invite you to join to pray with us, but then also just invite you to ask God how He might lead you to be generous with what He has given to you to help provide for this project as well. God bless.